Hey guys, what's going on? Mr. McCray here. Just wanted to give you some information on the math videos. So, like I said, I know some people wanted to do some of that work. So I'm going to try to give you as a lot of mathematical language as I can to actually show you how to solve these problems, and then you go out and try to solve the other problems on your own, and then just make a video out of that. Again, try to make it as clear as possible so I can get you to understand that you got mastery of how to do it, and that's what our grade would be for this thing. So again, so what I'm using is called Screencastify, which is basically an app that you can basically videotape your screen and talk into it using your headphones. And yeah, it seems pretty good. It's free. You only can code up to 5 minutes though. So if you want to pay for it, it's going to cost $29, and you can do unlimited minutes if you'd like. But like I said, it's a free app. And then there's another thing called Open Board, which you basically can do problems on, and it's like a drawing board free write that you can work. So this is what I'm using right now. I'm probably going to use for the rest of the year as I send you videos on how to do stuff and things like that. So all right. So again, this is called this right here is a quadratic, and we're going to be simplifying this quadratic. Okay, so we call it simplifying the quadratic here. So again, working on this here, so just bear with me as I go along. Okay, so we're going to be simplifying a quadratic. Okay, and then basically we're going to be using the box method. Okay, all right. And again, this is in standard quadratic form. Okay. Okay, just make sure you understand that. Okay, so you might have remembered this from before, but just want to go over it again to make sure that everything's clear on it. So again, what you want to do, obviously you want to make a box. That's the first thing. Not the greatest box, but it's like, it's a box. Sorry, guys. All right, so I'm going to take this x squared. I'm going to put it in the bottom left. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to do the best I can with this. And then I'm going to take this positive 8 right here and put it on the top right. Okay. So the idea is this box here is a rectangle. So this side, which is obviously, hopefully I can make a better side here. Okay. This side here is an area, and this side is also an area right here as well. So basically, what we're going to be doing is by filling this box, we're able to find the area of this or the simplification of these two this quadratic equation in standard form into two binomials. Okay. So how we do that is first we take the x squared on the left, x 8 on the right, and then we multiply these two numbers together, and that's going to give us a value of 8x squared. Okay. So the idea is that these two boxes, if they multiply together diagonally, you're going to equal this, and these two boxes are going to be the same. They're going to be exactly the same. So we're thinking about what two numbers can I put together that can multiply to equal 8. But the idea is that they have to equal, also make the requirement of making the middle number 2. So it has to be about multiply to equal 8, but they add and subtract to equal 6. So sorry guys, I'm trying my best. Okay, so add and subtract to equal 6. So obviously we know what the factors are of 8, right? I mean, I can do that for you right now. How we do that old school style. Put the 8 on the top, 1, 8, and I know 2, 4. Okay, I know there's nothing else because the only thing I can have is 3 or 3, and obviously 3 times 3 would give me 9, so that's it. So I know that looking at both of those numbers, that 4 plus 2 would automatically give me 6, so that would be the value that goes in here. So again, it doesn't matter where you put the values of 4 and 6. 4 and 2x and 4x. just know that it just has to be, actually, mm, I would, no, it doesn't really matter where you put the values are for 2x and 4x. They'll be exactly, it would end up with the exact same number, just to flip the two outsides. So basically what you do from here is you got to find the area of each box. So if it's x2 in here, okay, so it's two x's, what's going to be the area of this small box right here? So basically I have to get the length times the width. So if I'm x2, and how do I get that is basically we'll go x times x will give us the value of x2. Then from there, we want to find the area of the outsides of this box right here, because we always know this one's automatically going to be seen as x. So the only thing that's left is a 2, because 2 times x will give us 2x. So it's 2 here. Okay? And then on the bottom, basically we have x on this side. We know that takes care of this x, and so we have the power of x right here. Okay? So our final answer would be, so now we have the simplified version of the two bottom ones right here would be the simplified version of this value. Okay? So let me see if I can change this here. Here's one, and here's the second. Okay? So our final answer would be x, oh no, sorry, x, so parentheses, x plus 2. Getting better at this, but it's hard. Okay, the other one's going to be x plus 4. Not a great score, but you guys understand. So that would be exactly how you would do it. Again, so it seems like a lot of steps, but it really isn't. It's just got to practice it. But again, that's exactly how you would find the values of how you simplify a quadratic in standard form using the box method. Okay, so what I'm going to go over